Hello, and let's go over the UV pen distorter. It's basically a brother of the UV distorter, though it works a little bit different because it tries to move the sprite and not the noise texture. It can give some quite cool results. I'm going to use another plane just to show a little bit more what it can do. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. There. Now, first of all, let's add some noise. I've got a noise mask here, and it is a factor 2, because you can separately change the left and the right side of the sprite. It's noise. For now, I'm gonna set this to 0.5 so it's more visible. And let's say that we want this value to, at the end, to be a bit more blurry. As you can see, the beginning is a little bit more smooth, and the left side is a little bit more noisy. You can also see some noise going on over here. If I change this value to 0.2 over here and 0 over there, then the front end is a bit more noisy. That can be quite nice. I'm going to just add some weird values over here for now, and I'll just when I need to. There. Okay. Let's start moving again. Now let's say I want to scale the sprite because it's quite stretched at the moment. I want it to be a bit more squeezed. I'm going to grab a factor 2 again, put the texture scale over here, and on the horizontal plane I want it to be about half its size. There we go, that already looks better. Maybe a little bit smaller even. There. So as you can see, the moment it goes past the mesh, it takes some time to get back, and we want to minimize that as much as possible. For easy sake, I'm going to use 0.5 and just change these values over here. So that's 1 only goes about half, so we need another value. Let's do 1. That might be a bit too far, so 0.75. And as you can see over here, it looks like it's just passing it and then done. That should be fine. Now we need to do the same for lerp B, though in the negative value. So generally minus 0.71 might work because they tend to be inverted values. And that works just fine. Okay, that already looks a lot better. And just as I showed before, the 0 to 1 value, it can be a variable, it can be particle over life, relative time. You can do whatever you want with it, or you can just use 0.5 to test some things out. Let's move these all a little bit down a little and grab the normal map pen speed. Actually, we want this factor 2 for that. There. With this, we can actually apply a different speed to that noise normal. Maybe we only want it to make it go upwards or downwards. So that way you can control the noise motion. So because the sprite itself is already moving, I suggest to use low values. That tends to look a little bit better. You generally don't really need the UV1 channel or UV0 channel. You don't need to affect them that much, but in case you do need to tweak some things in the UV0 or UV1 channel, then those options are there. I mean, worst case, you could still plug in other UV distortions, but you don't want to. I think that should be it for this material function. Take care.